What if you had an online business that allowed you to make an extra $1,000 a month? Just imagine what you can do with that. You can move abroad, maybe to Mexico or even Portugal, and live in affordable housing. Or even better than that, you could probably move to Thailand if you're here in the United States and want to get a really affordable place to stay. Maybe you would take it and put it towards your 401k and be able to retire early. Or maybe you would take it and put it towards your child's tuition and put them in a better school. Whatever that $1,000 could do extra for you, today's video is all about how to build an online course that allows you to work from anywhere and build a product that makes you a minimum of $1,000 a month. So I want to break this down for you. Let's get started. Your first $1,000 on my favorite platform, Kajabi. And the great thing about right now, y'all, is that Kajabi is doing a great deal. They are giving 50% off of all of plans. And I want you to get into it. And I'm going to share with you the key steps on how to make your first $1,000 so that when you do sign up for Kajabi today, you already have a roadmap. So let's first talk about why most people never make their first $1,000 online. And there's a lot of things holding people back, but these are the top three ways that I've seen it. And a little bit about my own credibility. I've made over $500,000 online. So I know what I'm talking about. And the great thing is that I've been able to do it from this office or from abroad or from an amazing hotel room in Los Angeles. Like I've made it and I've never had to show up in person. So let me share this with you. Most people make a mistake because they build too much. They spend hours or months creating a 12 module course before making a single dollar. We don't want to do that. Or maybe it's a wrong platform mix. Trying to put together five or 10 different tools, which really confuses you and slows down your momentum. Three, waiting for perfection. You'll delay the launch until everything is polished and perfect, and that day just never comes. So, we want to talk about what's the simpler path that gets you to making your first $1,000 quicker. Because I'm all about what's the quickest way to the bag. So, let's talk about this 5-step framework that you can use. First, let's get into why Kajabi in particular. It has one platform that has every tool that you need to build an online business that allows you to work from anywhere. The first thing that Kajabi has is a course and product builder. You can create your digital products in under an hour using the templates that Kajabi gives you. And this can be anything from an online course, a mini course, a coaching product, a paid podcast, PDF, ebook, whatever you're thinking about, a guide. You can literally create that product in the course builder. Once the product is created, you can also build out your own email marketing concepts and sequences so that your audience gets direct connection to you and you're able to nurture them. This all happens within Kajabi. So just dream of this. Someone purchases your product online on Kajabi, you've created it, they go and pay for it, and they get an email that says, hey, here's your product, here's how you get access. That automation makes it so that you can be sitting somewhere drinking a Mai Tai, or if you don't drink alcoholic beverages, your favorite mocktail, while someone is buying that course. Or you can be sleeping and it could be happening overnight and they'll still get access and get that automation. That's the power of email marketing. You also can set up your sales pages and checkout pages so that people can directly pay you throughout the platform. And Kajabi has set up something called Kajabi Payments. So if folks need extended payment plans through Afterpay or Klarna, you can set that up on Kajabi as well. The other thing is like maybe you want to have more access to your community. Maybe you don't want it to just be something that's evergreen where people buy it and then they just do it automatically. Maybe you want to coach them or build your own community. You can do that within Kajabi as well. So I'm going to put the link to getting 50% off today. and you can get started with Kajabi. And these are all of the aspects that you can build into that platform. So let's talk about the 5 steps to getting this done. The first step that you want to do is that you want to pick one thing that you know, one thing that you know that's going to get your client a transformation. Some examples for that: we're building out a mini course. One thing: how to get a client as a freelancer, how to meal prep for the whole week, how to build a budget on any income, how to get booked as a speaker. That was one of my first courses. How to start a podcast from scratch, how to write a resume that gets you interviews. So, what you notice about all of these offers is that it's one problem that we're solving in order to support that particular customer and client. So, do me a favor, take some time, write down what's your one thing that you're going to teach your customer as you're putting together this course, and share it in the comments of this video because I want to know what type of courses you're going to be building. Take a moment. What is that one thing that you know that you can teach to get that one transformation for your client? All right, great. You got your one thing? Put it in the comments. Let's move on to step number 2. You want to build a mini offer, not a course. So the trap is people sit there and try to build a 12 module course before making one sale, and it puts you into work before you make profit. 3 months of work, 0 revenue, perfection kills the momentum. So you want to build a simple mini course. This is going to be a 60-minute live workshop that can be anywhere between $97 to $297. Or it could be a 3-part mini video training that you put together that you pre-record. It could also be a PDF guide with a 45-minute coaching call with you. You can build it in a weekend, and Kajabi has the templates already built in there for you to be able to do it. So less is more when it comes to this first offer. We want something that allows our clients and customers to get it done quickly, because we know that people want to achieve their transformation with speed. They don't want to wait months to get things done. So you're going to start with a mini course. That's step number 2. Step 3, you want to set up your checkout page. This is going to take you about 10 minutes to do. You want to have a clear title. What is the title of your course? Who is it for? What transformation are they having? You want to set up your pricing. Remember, we're going to start anywhere between $97 and $297. And you want to make sure that when you write out your course description, your mini offer description, that you include what they will achieve and the outcomes of what they're going to get from that offer. And then you're going to add a buy button. It could be Stripe or PayPal, or you can even connect it to Kajabi payments. You can even set up some payment plans if you want to, but I would suggest, since this is a mini offer, give them just a one-time payment and make this as easy and as simple as possible for you and your customer. Let's move on to step number 4. Step number 4 is all about the marketing side of it. All you need to do is tell 10 people about your course, not 10,000 to get started. Make it simple for yourself so that you have a proof of concept. So if we have 4 to 10 people who decide to purchase this course between $97 and $297, that's $1,000. And you could text your personal network. You might be on a group chat with a few colleagues and folks that you know, friends. DM people who have already asked you particularly about this topic. Post it on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram, groups or social media that you're already a part of. Share it in your Instagram stories. You really want to promote it. This is your beta offer, your first course. So you want to put it out there and realize that you are like 4 to 10 people away from making your first $1,000 online. It's as simple as that. We always want to start warm with people that we know because it makes the process a lot easier. And then step number 5, follow up. The money is always going to be in the follow up. Most of your first sales will come from follow up, not from the first visit to your checkout page. So Kajabi has built-in emails that let you set up in like 20 minutes. And you could set up an email campaign to follow up with people who are on your email list or who decide or are thinking about maybe purchasing the product. So day one, you can send out an email that says why you made this. Why did you make this particular course? That can be the topic of the email. Two, common questions that you get from the course. Three, a last reminder for people to go on and get the offer. One of the things that I like to do is give a founder's pricing. So maybe your founder's pricing is 97, but you let people know that in the next week it's going to go up to 197. So you're giving them a sense of urgency and giving them a deal if they decided to get started early. We always want to reward our early adopters. That makes this process a lot easier, but also it creates a sense of community for the first adopters of your course. So this is your $1,000 roadmap. Remember the 5 steps. Number one, you want to pick one thing that you're going to be teaching your clients and customers. Two, you want to create a mini offer. We don't want to create an offer that takes us 12 months to create and 12 weeks for people to actually get through. Something that's simple. Three, you're going to create that checkout page to make it easy for people to purchase and buy. And the great thing is they pay in the Kajabi platform and that goes straight to your bank account in the next day or so. So it's a very easeful process for them and easeful for you. Remember, we're talking about the quickest and easiest way to the bag. Number four, you're going to tell 10 people about the offer so that they can know about it and buy it. And five, you're going to have a follow-up process that allows you to continue to market to folks to purchase your course. This is one of the easiest ways for you to make money from anywhere and be able to work from anywhere in the world. Believe it or not, so many folks are leaving the United States right now. And one of the folks that I talked to recently was like, Evolve, I want to move to Thailand, but I don't have a business that I can actually do while I'm away. This could be your business. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month can be your easy access to freedom. So if you're ready to get started, I want you to click the link in the description. This week, it's going to give you 50% off of any Kajabi plan that you want to get into so that you can start building your online course that allows you to work from anywhere. Remember, think to yourself, what is your one thing that you're going to create your course about? And I would love for you to drop it in the comments. Now, before you go, I want to share something with you. Because you stayed to the end of this video, and I know that if you stay to the end, that means that you're passionate about creating an online course. Not only will the link below give you access to 50% off Kajabi, I'm going to include some things for you that's going to make this process even easier for you. I'm going to include access to my online course, Course to Profit, that breaks down the key steps on how to make a successful mini course. It is such a great course, y'all. It will give you everything on creating offers, pricing, how to set it up on Kajabi. I'm going to give that to you for free. I'm also going to give you access to a one-on-one call with me so that we can break down any questions that you may have in the process because I want you to be successful. That offer itself is worth over $1,000. So I'm giving you over $1,000 worth of value for you to get started on Kajabi today. I don't want you to have any excuses or anything that hold you back from financial freedom. This is something that can allow you to support you to move your family anywhere, to pay off debt, to put your kids in some amazing school, to buy that dream car that you've been thinking about. So we don't want you waiting. I want to take away all of the objections that can come up from you starting your online business and making your first $1,000 online. So that's what I'm going to do for you. You get Course to Profit. You get a one-on-one call with me. All you got to do is click the link below and get started with 50% off of Kajabi today. And that's on any plan that they have on their website. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I hope that this video was helpful. If it was, make sure that you like, subscribe, and should share with someone else who needs to be starting an online business today. Peace, y'all. I'm Evolve Benton, the Speaking for Profit strategist, and I will see you in the next video.